Hello and welcome to Union Catholic Basketball. We have the Union Catholic Vikings versus the Livingston Lancers. Now, what do you think the key to win for? Well, let's start with the away team. What do you think the key to win for this Livingston Lancers team?
I think that the key to win for Livingston here is going to be that full court press that UC has notoriously been a little bit hard on dealing with. But as long as they can keep up that constant pressure, I think that they should be okay.
I think for Union Catholic, I think they're much more of an inside team, so I think they just gotta get good looks down low, and I think they'll be fine that way.
Uh, I, I, I think that I think getting inside is one of the additional stuff I say is if you can get inside, get rim pressure. This team's not usually the tallest, but like they put up threes. But if they can get inside, get rim pressure, good things happen. Um, so who do you think is gonna be the standout player for this Union Catholic team?
Uh, I don't know. I think that Kendall Philliston is back, so I'm expecting a comeback day out of him.
Uh, the tip-off is about to start. On the court for Vikings is Joey, Noah, Kendall, McCabe, and Io. So, and then for the Livingston Lancers, they got Adam Ross, and then they got five on the court for Livingston, five on the court for Vikings. Let's get ready to roll. Io gets it, puts pressure on the rim.
Immediate contested shot. That is Ross brought it up the court.
Back outside, underneath, pump fake, down low. It's good. It's good.
Great look by Alex.
Yep, he took it up inside.
Noah taking it up the court.
Noah dancing
For
for
three.
three, off the mark. Joey, it's out of bounds. It's gonna go It's gonna go to the Livingston Lancers.
That was the right look. I think you just need to get it off a little bit quicker.
So Ross is gonna bring it up the court most of this time for the Livingston Lancers as we look at their starting lineup for them. He'll be the starting point guard, I'm guessing. Io with the steal. Getting his hands in the passing lanes.
Up to Joey.
Up to Joey, to McCabe, pull up two. It's off the mark.
Good look, but he couldn't get it.
It was the right shot. It's barely off the mark.
Good look, top of the free throw line. That's shots you want if you're a coach. Running through a couple of screens. They're just passing it back to each other on the perimeter. I mean, they got all the time in the world. Alex for Adam for three off the mark. Gets inside, and then one. He goes up and in.
Great look by Nate.
Yep.
Yeah, really got inside there, drew the foul well. Let's see if he could connect.
He's going for the line for one more. That's good.
That means that Livingston takes an early 5-0 lead.
Noah throwing ahead to Kendall. And he's going to walk. And it's going to be Livingston Lancers ball.
They're really getting good looks. It's just
They're making the right moves.
they really just can't finish the play.
And you see with their full court press starting out here. It's a little bit token pressure.
Good pass by Nate.
Underneath to Alex. So broke it
Io
up.
with another steal.
Broke it up by Io. Going 100 miles per hour. Throws it back out to Kendall. Back to Io. We know Io's going to go 100 miles per hour up that middle if we can get it.
Io drives in.
That's what I said, 100 miles per hour, but he just couldn't get it off the glass into the basket. Good take. I talked about it time for the show, rim pressure. Alex send the screen. Ooh, gets across. The shot is good. What a take. That's some fundamental basketball. 3 dribbles right to the paint. From Jake. No, we're calling out the play. Io gets it. Tipped and
They really
and
just
blocked.
cannot connect yet. But they're getting good looks.
Nate underneath to Alex.
I think they're making the right plays. It's
No
just they
good.
need to.
They need to finish them.
They really do. I mean, we've seen from past games from the Vikings, they cannot let it get out of hand too early.
No. Strong
Io
start they
drives in
need.
again.
Io blocked
Blocked.
away.
He's really driving the offense right now. It's just the Livingston defense is ready for him every time.
Yeah. He's swatted him. A good block back there.
It's Jake to Adam.
Nate with it. Gets past Joey.
Great
Off the mark.
crossover move, but can't get it.
Good move by Io, making him pick up the basketball in the gaps. Out of bounds, gonna go back to Union Catholic. Coming in for the Lancers. It's gonna be Will.
Jaden Height gets subbed in for the Vikings.
McCabe inbounding.
Kendall, they don't waste any time with that move. Oh, it's off. Good defense down low from the Livingston Lancers.
Ridiculous inside defense by Livingston. I agree.
That's not height. That's just straight up skill down
Yeah.
low. Being able to defend that. It's going to go back to Union
Yeah,
Catholic.
they're doing pretty good on offense, but it seems like their defense, Livingston's defense, is even stronger right now.
That pass megged him right there. Haven't seen that since my soccer days.
Noah from deep.
For 3.
Off the
Almost
mark.
gets it.
Barely.
Nate, the crossover underneath, off the mark. Up again, it's good. From Will.
Great find by Nate.
Strong finish.
Height. For 3, it's off the mark. Joey tries to get it. He's going to wrestle for this ball. He's going to get it.
Union Catholic right now. You really got to find a way to get past this defense.
I think hustling definitely helps getting that play. I think Joey on the offensive glass getting different opportunities.
Definitely.
He's trying to get more and more opportunities for here.
Joey getting a little scrappy there. That's what we like to see. I think that's might be the driving force we need.
Yeah, when you have 3 guards out there, you have to have one that's going
Off
to do
the
the
foot.
dirty work. Nate's going to bring it up now. Oh, for 3, that's wide open.
Just off the mark.
No one was in the radius of him back there.
What? Up. Timeout.
Timeout.
All right.
So it's a 30-second timeout here for the Union Catholic Vikings. What is Livingston doing so well to get out here in a 9-0 lead?
I mean, really, I think it has to be that interior defense. I mean, they've been stopping the Vikings at every turn.
But I mean, it's not for a lack of effort. I mean, Union Catholic, they need to get in the paint. I said at the top of the show, rim pressure is one of the biggest things to get on the board.
Absolutely, yeah. I think that once the Vikings get rolling, they really get rolling. They just need to find that start. I think that you see Joey fighting out there. You see Io driving in. I think that once that gets the entire team hyped up, I think that's when they can start making some noise.
Livingston making some great shots down low, really getting past Union Catholic.
High quality shots.
Yeah, really. Great
The-
passing, ball movement.
Run their sets very well, and then at the end of it, they're always going to get a good shot.
Definitely.
Union Catholic is seeing the right marks. They're just not able to finish on them.
Joey down to McCabe at the free throw line. That's That's where you want to catch the ball there. Oh, it's
Ooh.
stolen by Nate. Nate gets side, it's good, and the foul.
Wow.
As I say, if you're gonna foul him, I don't know if just a touch. I mean, he's
If
up
you're
there.
gonna foul him, foul him.
I mean, I'm not saying any
Oh
violence
no,
here,
I'm not
but,
encouraging anything.
Not at all.
Let him go. I mean, that's 1 point on the board.
Yeah, I mean, giving him that free opportunity.
We are anti-violence.
Just cannot allow that.
Benny's gonna come in for this Union Catholic Vikings team.
Mr. Refusing.
What a strong start by Livingston.
Jane Hike getting fouled. That's the stuff that you want to
Fouled on
happen.
the shot.
See, on the board, that's what's going to happen. You have to get on the board that way.
That's something that can really save the Vikings and really get them back is by just drawing fouls as much as they possibly can. Hopefully it gets them their first points on the board now.
No good first shot.
Three throws up, and it's good.
It's
Union
good.
Catholic is on the board now.
This is how you're going to have to get on the board. This is going to open other stuff. But you got to get on the board the hard way.
No question.
Union Catholic trying to create some pressure. Nate passes it out. Inside. Rebound taken. Dribbled back to reset.
Mason
Down
down
the
low,
lane.
blocked.
Blocked by Benny.
Kendall. Oh, was that
Or-
Kendall or Benny? I don't even.
It was, I think it was a tandem block.
I don't
Either
know.
way, blocked.
Just give them both the point.
McCabe tries to swing it to Benny. It's going to go back to the
Bad
Livingston
turnover.
I think cross-court passes are always hard, but like, you know, the Benny has been able to hit these shots. He's been able to put in the work to hit these type of shots where he can catch and rip and go or catch and shoot. Back out, reset. Running kind of a zone. I don't know if it's a zone look. Underneath, and it's going to be a foul by Kendall. He's going to be on the floor, so there's not going to be two shots here. As we're going to get to watch this Livingston Lancers team run their inbound set, which is one of the most important things in basketball. And I'll repeat that every single time. Getting easy points on the inbound is one of the most important things in basketball.
Yeah, if you're the Vikings, you really got to lock in on these inbound passes because that's where Livingston's scoring most of their points right now, from the inside. And they're getting good looks, too.
Less than a minute left on the clock.
Back out. I like the patience from this Livingston team.
Relatively low-scoring quarter. Oh,
No shot clock, so they can do this all day long. For three, it's good. What a shot there from
Mason.
Mason
Great
hit
shot.
that. You see the patience. I like the patience here from this Lancers team.
Livingston with a 14-point lead right now.
Benny in the corner. 7 seconds left. Height gets inside. No whistle. It's gonna go back to the Lancers.
Will he take
1
it?
second left, and he won't take it.
All right.
So I know this is a hard court, but so what do you think that Union Catholic could do? And that's very easy to get on the board for this team.
Yeah, I mean, Union Catholic, their only point has been scored from the free throw line. And if you're the Union Catholic right now, that's what you got to immediately go for. That's your first thought. Get fouled, get inside. You know, these 3-point shots have not been working out at all. And just be ready for great inside offense by Livingston.
Oh yeah, I think that from what we've been seeing, Union Catholic, they haven't found their footing yet. They've keep trying to drive in, and to a certain extent, they've been getting those shots, but they've been blocked every time.
I think the size is definitely an issue, but I think if you're gonna get easy shots, you have to be we have to be opportunistic. If we can get an easy 3 or get an easy 2 down low, I think we gotta take it. I think more contact, like try to draw more contact, like going in the body more. Try to take the shot blocker out of if shot blocking rhythm. Get into the body of shot blocker.
If you're Livingston, you want to keep this intensity going for as long as possible. I mean, you see the lead that they have. You got to maintain this if you're Livingston.
Yeah, what Livingston's doing is they're just funneling this guy to the paint, and because they know their interior defense is so strong.
It really is.
It's either going to get funneled in the paint or you're going to take a 3, which, I like getting in the paint for this fucking team. Just getting easy buckets right now. Back up to Nate. Gets a screen. For
That's
3.
Adam to
Adam.
Jake.
McCabe with the rebound.
Tight. Brings it up. Io. To Noah for 3. No good.
Misses its mark.
These threes are not working out for the Vikings.
But these are the shots that Livingston's going to live with. I mean, that was a pretty open shot, but Livingston, that's what they're playing.
If you're Livingston, you want these
Nate
guys to
gets
take those type of
inside.
shots
Oh.
the entire game.
Good hustle here from Livingston down low. I like the patience here from Livingston.
Adam with the ball.
Adam gets back to Ross. Ross pressured by Kendall. Oh, good cutter underneath.
That was Nate to Alex.
Good dish there. Caught the defense lapping.
Really fantastic passing.
Jaden
Noah
drives in.
fouled.
Fouled.
That's the type of stuff we have to happen to get on this board. Is get to the rim, get these foul calls.
Definitely.
I think the free throws are really what could save you, like make or break UC's game here.
First one's off.
So quiet, you could hear a pin drop right now. Second is up.
That's good. Benny coming in for Noah. Nate. I think UC just has to think. This is the time to get a stop and score. Possession at a time right here for UC.
No question. Yeah. You can see how they keep trying to go inside, and
Ross
that's
swing
good.
pass
Wide open
to
3.
Nate. Off the mark.
so
It's
close.
going to go back to Livingston.
This is where you get a stop here for Union Catholic.
This is where Nate Nate fakes the 3.
Nate's really shown himself as one of the.
Oh, for 3. That's off the mark. Nate swirling back.
Nate's really
Floaters
shown
off.
himself as a facilitator of this Livingston offense. I think that.
He's doing a fantastic job.
Io gets inside and scores.
And that's exactly what Union Catholic has been missing. And if they're lucky, they can keep that up. Almost loses it there.
Ross spins outside 3 is no good. Rebound. Nate to Ross for 3 off the mark.
Livingston's been getting good at getting those wide open 3 opportunities. They just need to hit their mark.
Io off the leg. It's going to go back to Livingston.
It's Ross to Nate. Back to Ross.
A little token pressure from UC.
And that's good to see.
Oh, gets inside and one.
Great shot by Adam.
First free throw's up.
There's only one free throw. You're
My bad.
forgetting one.
Forgot.
No, that's fine. Io, 100 miles per hour, gets inside. It's like a Ferrari every single time it goes down the lane.
He's quick.
I mean, he's probably gonna have to be the driving force that brings UC back into this game.
And he definitely has been so far.
Yeah, he is not disappointed.
I think they're finding Livingston to be a little bit slow on the transitions defense. Io.
I mean,
There he goes again.
High. Oh.
Stolen.
Underneath. Stolen by Ross.
Clever idea. Just need a little bit more power behind that.
Ross. Good defense by McCabe, and he's fouled.
Seems like in the second quarter, Union Catholic's interior defense has dramatically changed. They've been doing a pretty great job.
Noah's coming back in from McCabe.
I mean, what? Was that like 3 or so steals that they had in just a span of about a minute?
Noah, swing past Io. Io down the lane.
There he goes again.
Blocked. And Ross with it. Chased by Noah. Good defense. Good transition defense.
Ross to Adam.
Adam. Good move.
I mean,
Adam.
It's pretty hard to guard a guy that tall who's able to push his way down into the paint like that.
Height.
Jaden Dry.
Going.
Will that be a shooting foul?
Nope. That's going to go back to UC.
Philistine inbounding.
Even though that wasn't a foul, the fouls will be called if you keep attacking the paint. Like the refs will reward you if you get inside. Io, floater's no good.
That's Sam to Adam to Ross.
Ross with it. Back to Adam for 3 off the mark.
Good look.
Pretty good pass by Ben.
Gets inside. He's fouled. As I talked about, if you keep attacking, you will get foul calls.
And hopefully they start realizing this because, especially compared to the first quarter, they've been doing really good on that.
You gotta love that sound when it makes that perfect swish.
First shot is good by Height.
Porto coming in for Io. Second one's off the mark.
I mean, Union Catholic, I think you see how many free throws they've missed so far. I mean, if they would have made those shots, they could have been way more into this. And I think that's something they got to definitely improve on. It should have been a much closer game so far. Great hustle play by Will.
It's going to go out of bounds. It's going to go to Livingston.
Joey Letourneau subs back in.
If you see this little stuff, Noah try to take a charge there, sold out. Well, he didn't get the call, but that's the type of stuff that these coaches look at, and they're going to look at. What do you think that UC is doing right now to get back into this game a little bit?
I mean, I think that they're drawing the fouls, which I think is a huge thing in getting back into this game. Is just if they keep like driving in, getting those free throws up, they could be in this.
Yeah, I mean it's only a 14-point game right now. I mean if you pressure, they've tried some full court press. We need a little bit of that. I mean we've seen what other teams can do this freshman team as, getting a lot of points off of them. What happens if they vice versa? What happens if they flip the switch?
Yeah, going into halftime, this should be something that the Vikings continue to talk about because they're making improvements. I see improvement compared to the first quarter, and if you're UC, you want to keep up the good work. And again, if you're Livingston, I mean, you just want to stay consistent with what you've been doing.
So this is going to be an inbound play for Livingston. I think UC's going to win this game in transition. Because they just have a bunch of guards and they can outrun you.
We have seen a lot of that. They've been doing really good on that.
Noah pushes it. Maybe not just transition, just putting a little pep to your step a little bit. Noah throws it up in the rim and it's good.
That had no arc on it.
Fantastic shot by Noah Green.
Go back to UC. The luck is on your side today.
Well, UC has just cut Livingston's lead now to 12.
Look, basketball's a game of luck, but that's a shot that is pretty hard to make. That's a tough shot there, and you also get the violation.
And for the next minute 30, they got to keep up this energy.
Hey, you know what? If it works, it works. Let them keep taking those shots.
There's Green again.
Now, if Noah scored for the first time this game, even if he could get his head back into the game and give him a little pep to his step. Benny struggling with it. Tries to get underneath the Noah. Stolen here. Noah tries to get the steal from behind.
He is down.
So okay, so we're back after a shortage, and it's going to be Union Catholic ball here.
Noah Green appears to be a little bit hurt. Oh, okay.
Got less than a minute left till the half.
Seeing height. Gets it to Joey. Underneath the McCabe. McCabe, dream shake. Gets blocked.
Impressive block by Aaron. That was Sam passing it to Jake. To Mason.
Mason with it.
Again, really good ball movement by Livingston.
It's not really getting him anywhere, but it's patient.
And look at that.
Yeah.
Couldn't connect, but it's good play, and then they got the offensive rebound.
But they're just waiting for any crack and opening.
It's
They
Mason
gotta
now.
find a crack fast. Gets inside. Mason missed the layup. McCabe, touchdown.
Ooh.
Almost.
So more. What do you think UC can do to up this transition game to try to outrun this Lancer team?
I think that honestly, a big problem that I'm seeing is that they need to grab offensive rebounds. I think that on these 3-point attempts that they're making, which I mean, they really haven't been connecting on. They need to. They really need to be in the paint, ready for the rebound. Which I think that Livingston's done a great job of doing.
We talk about team rebounding here I talk about it a lot. Just everybody's got to get on the boards. Every single person. I don't think anybody on the Livingston's gonna really give you a threat on the transition leak out. So they just got to have everybody just crash the board, try to get as much opportunistic opportunity to try to risk and gamble for that offensive rebound.
I want to know what you guys think about the great improvement that the Vikings have had throughout this game.
I think that starting off the first quarter, they started off a little bit shaky. Couldn't really finish at the rim, but I think that Io, he's uncatchable out there. He's able to, on that transition, he's just zooming past everybody, able to drive in.
Jack?
I just think they're getting to the line more. I think that they drove in the first quarter. I don't think they were getting the foul calls. I mean, look, it wasn't a foul. They blocked them cleanly. Look, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything here, but they're getting. If they keep driving in, they're gonna one time. They're gonna hit the wrist. They're gonna hit the wrist. I think you just gotta go up there. I mean, you can't think that. Don't think that. But that's worst case scenario for them. They gotta think. Let's score the bucket, of course. Let's get inside. Let's go finger roll it up and in. What these guys do. But you always have to think worst case scenario. I'm gonna get hit on the wrist. I'm gonna get hit on the wrist.
Yeah, fast breaks and getting fouled have been the key for the Vikings making their comeback. I mean, I think if they really take advantage of that, we could be having a close game pretty soon. But Livingston, great offense. They've shown really no sign of slowing down so far.
Absolutely, the ball movement from Livingston, it's been difficult to stop. Honestly, they're just great at the vision of everybody on the court is really impressive.
So what I'm thinking is their ball movement is they're not, as I said, they're not really getting anywhere. Yes, they just hit a slip pass after I said that to an open player. But what they're doing is they're passing it around to tire the defense out. When they see it's a zone, they're tiring this defense out. They're making the guards shift over, and the guards are going to eventually make a mistake. That's what you always say. The defense is eventually going to make a mistake if you keep passing the ball around. And then they look towards the big guys, and it's just the big guys, and they're just patience. It's just too much for them defensively. But I think that you could definitely try to force some turnovers, try to force some pressure before they can get into their half-court sets. Because once they get into half-court sets, I think they're just a little bit too bigger. But they're a little bit too big. But I think they've been able to get the steals, been able to leak out and get in transition. I think not too big, but I think Kendall could definitely do something for this team, and as a big man, gonna try to shut off Adam. But I think they just have too many bigs. They put too many bigs on the court at the same time, and then you end up with a bunch of guards for UC.
And not only that, but if you end up with a bunch of bigs, I mean, if you see what UC has been doing, a lot of the points have been on fast breaks, or they've had a lot of opportunities like that, and I don't think that would be good for Livingston not being able to catch up to that.
I,
So
I think that's what Livingston is going to come out and be like, okay. I think they need to go to themselves and be like, okay, we put out like 2 bigs on the court. They have a bunch of guards. Like, we're going to get being transition. I think they know that. They should know that, obviously.
whatever they were doing in the first half, they were really pressuring the Vikings into taking a lot of three-point shots, and it was really working in Livingston's favor. So I think just keep up that way of defending. Be ready for fast breaks. I mean, no more turnovers, and
I
yeah,
think
just keep that energy.
For Livingston, I think it's the for Livingston, I think it's going to be the absolute opposite of crashing the boards. I think that they have their bigs crash the boards, but to get back in transition, you need both the guards to sprint back. If they're not going to box out, because I think their bigs have it enough where you get an offensive rebound, or maybe something, you get an offensive rebound, but those guards need to sprint back and get back in transition for the Livingston. So I think they're just more focused on just getting everybody to box at everybody where, like, Io might sneak a rebound in there and then it's just gone. Or Height might sneak a rebound there and it's gone.
I agree completely. Yeah, I think that if things keep going the way they're going, that transition could be a huge game changer. I think that we could have a really close game if UC just takes advantage of that. And I think Livingston would need to adapt as UC is like found their footing a little bit.
So one of the players, Kendall, he is not, like, to say this, like, UC has down by 12, but they're one of their key guys, and Kendall, who we said came back, hasn't really scored yet. But I think that's just a positive thing for this team, because they could definitely, now they're like, okay, we have a scorer and he hasn't even scored yet, and we're only down by 12. So I think they expect him to get on the board and stem the tide for this UC team.
I think it's a pretty good point. Yeah, no, I mean, there's definitely hope still for this UC team. I mean, I like what I've been seeing, especially in the final minutes of that second quarter. I think they're slowly starting to realize this, and yeah. I don't know about you guys. I'm really excited to see where they take the rest of this game.
I think that Chatham game was very good for them, because they knew, like, what not to do. Like, they didn't fall down. I felt like this game they are back up on their feet. They didn't give in, and I think this game it's a game where they now have a chance. And going through that Chatham game is very good for them, because now they know what not to do. I think sometimes you got to know what to do, but it's better to know what not to do sometimes. So the second half is about to start soon.
Got about 1 more minute.
In about 1 minute.
So it starts up again. Yeah, I think I really think that the Vikings have a shot of completely taking over the second half. I think if they really review what's been happening so far, I mean, I really think they can make a comeback.
With their guards, I think it could go. It's a very risk and a reward throwing out 3 guards, but it's going to be a reward sometimes, to be a risk sometimes. The coach, you need to understand that sometimes it'll be a risk, sometimes it'll be a reward, and Coach Ryan knows that sometimes it's going to be a risk, and you might be getting attacked if you have 3 guards, or sometimes you'll be able to beat them down the floor. So there's a risk and a reward going in there, but I think they'll be able to take it here, and they'll be able to take it down the court, and it'll be more of a reward for the second half.
Let's hope with this short break that they really keep that in mind. Yeah, I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this. All right.
So the buzzer sounds about to start the second half. How on Livingston, for a player on Livingston, Adam, how do you think he has been able to get his buckets? I know they're bigger than him, but what has he done in the post that kind of got his buckets?
I think that it's like a combination of his size and his strength. He's able to like back them down and get into that post, giving him just like the easy ability to turn around and lay it up.
Yeah, I think that also he's been able to get like pin people, like kind of like like try to like get in front of the person, go for the ball, and be able to pin them on their back or pin them on their or like use your body in front of them and get the ball.
Yeah.
So the pass is in. We're about to start the second half. Height gets it in. I think in this game, I mean, it's going to be really hard to take IO out. Height for three, inside-out game.
Wow.
Beautiful. Because you got an inside, you also got it outside.
What a way to start the third.
You got it inside, outside. I like those type threes.
Ooh.
You said you didn't like the threes, but I like when they get inside first.
He missed the shot, but, they should have really got back on defense for that.
But, you said you didn't like the threes, but I like when they get inside and it goes outside, because then you get to get open shots, because the defense is going to get sucked into the middle of the floor, and you're going to get open shots. Shane Height gets picked. Back to UC.
Kendall drives in.
Kendall. McCabe gets held.
Almost gets it in, too.
Just energy here for this UC team. Just being crisper.
Absolutely. I think looking at how UC just started this half, you would not think that they're a team that was losing by double digits in the first half.
Not at all.
They look right up there with them.
Oh, Height wide open again.
Another three.
Off the mark. Oh, what a shot there. Inside. That's the luxury they have.
Great look by Adam.
McCabe using his post move. Gets fouled. Oh,
it's a
travel. I thought the second player coming down reached down, but they're going to call it a travel. And as I look at it, he did shuffle his feet a little bit.
That's Ross up top to Adam. Back to Ross, drives
open
inside.
Lane, underneath, what a pass. Ross, the point guard, gets it right to Jake.
You got to give it to Livingston. They know how to play as a team. Great ball movement throughout this entire game.
Oh, Io, Kendall. Noah for three. Good.
Oh!
Meets his mark.
Good.
Really great shot.
Oh, good cut there. Almost the M1. When he cut down there, no one was in the same area code as him, but you expect him to just go down the block, but he can just cut right past you, and he kind of showed his versatility on the offensive end.
2 threes to start the quarter for the Vikings. Really good stuff. They just got to get it right on the other side.
I think Joey comes back in for this Vikings team.
That's
Yep.
right.
Yep. Noah hits the three and goes out. Good first few minutes for Noah Green.
Definitely. Height, bringing up the
Height.
ball.
McCabe gets fouled. I feel like Livingston's now kind of understanding that they're only up by 12. I think they're bringing up the pressure and they're like we're not up by what we were up before. We got to still bring the pressure.
I mean, you can see they're putting a lot of pressure on Brian specifically. I mean, look at that. He was just double teamed right there.
McCabe inside. Floater's good off the bat.
Look at that.
And that's why you need it. Look at that.
That was some English off the glass.
Certainly was.
May have an A in that class, Use that English.
Well said.
Oh, he had an open look. Fumbles it right at a bounce. It's going to go back to Livingston.
Yeah, it happens.
Ross inbounding.
When you're in the intensity of the game, everybody messes up, you know.
But that was that was a good look.
Good look.
If he was to put it up, it would be a good look.
Good look. They're making the right moves. They just need to.
Oh, good take there.
Great drive by Adam.
Adam
Long
almost
legs.
seems impossible to guard.
Kendall.
Fouled on the shot.
Those long legs, just 2 steps, and he's just there.
It's funny. It seems like every time the Vikings get fouled, they almost get it in. So close to an and one every time.
Oh.
Bounces
there it is.
in.
Sometimes all you need to win a basketball game is a little bit of luck.
Delicious.
It's both free throws.
I mean,
Noah, comeback in. Just had a little bit of rest.
again, those perfect swishes, so beautiful.
So satisfying.
Absolutely.
So clean.
Pressure here.
Livingston keeping the lead around 10.
Up top, it's fumbled, and that is that type of pressure. That's the textbook. That's textbook of what Coach Ryan wanted when he said let's pressure them.
Yeah, Vikings are doing a really great job of that.
I mean, Livingston's kept their lead, but the tides have turned. The
They really
momentum's all in UC's favor.
There's McCabe to Green.
Dribble handoff.
To Height.
Height rejects. Almost gets inside. Io for three.
Oof.
The Ferrari stopped in his tracks and shot a jumper. But it was a good look. I like the look. Nate surveying.
You can see Adam directing them where to go.
Off the mark, Ross, the smallest man on the court.
With the rebound.
Yeah. Oh no, is he?
Looks like it.
Yep. That's why he starts. I mean, not literally. You know, he's a good ball player, but like those are the type of plays that coaches look at. Like getting
Those hustle
type balls.
plays.
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh.
And he's able to get the shot down
yeah.
low.
I didn't mean that's the only reason why he starts.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Like, you know, that's the coaches really.
He's
like
a good
hustle.
player, but coaches look for hustle, and
Yeah.
that's what Ross
That
has.
was hustle, yeah.
Create that, and sometimes you create for another teammate, but that was good for him to get his own type of. He created that possession, and he ended it.
Io driving
Io.
inside. It's going to be Height inbounding. Never mind.
McCabe.
Now McCabe.
You gotta see over. Should have helped him. Oh no, they didn't even protect the inbound. So when it mattered. Noah. Oh, he gets stuffed to the rim.
Locked.
Good
There's
defense
Ross
down
bringing it
low.
up.
Yeah.
Got a hands on him before the ball even left his hand.
Ross
Ross.
again down low.
Oh, that's.
Wide
Oh.
open.
We can point
That
out
was a
another
shot
reason
by
why
Alex.
Ross is the starting point guard. He can whip the ball.
He's ever on the court at once.
Io runs into a wall, but that's gonna be a foul.
That's the 5th foul for
Kendall's coming in for Io.
it's the 5th foul. Thanks to new high school rules, that means every foul from till the end of this quarter is going to be 2 free throws.
And you know what? That could benefit UC.
Absolutely.
Because, you know, they might get some touch fouls, and you know that when you get touch fouls, sometimes they just take it out. But now those are 2 shots you can get.
2 free throws for Ayo.
First
Makes
is
the first
good.
one.
And again with a clean swish. Love to see it.
It's almost like he knows how much we enjoy that.
Oh, yeah.
The shot is good again.
Makes
Beautiful.
both, yeah.
Stunning.
Kendall.
And
Come
just
back
like
in.
that, UC cuts the lead down to 10 again. Must be about the 3rd time this game.
UC's been incredibly consistent at keeping that lead from getting out of hand.
Adam, the dream shake. I don't even know what that was. I thought it was.
It was something. It was the Adam
The
shake.
spin, yep, yeah.
I mean, a guy that size with those kind of moves, it's super hard to stop. Benny sets the screen. Not taking.
Noah going old-fashioned down the post. Gets the rebound.
Out to Brian.
McCabe searching. He goes old-fashioned moves, and he gets fouled.
All right.
Thanks to these rules, that's more free throws.
Again, I told you, touch fouls. Touch fouls is going to happen. That was really more, that wasn't like a touch foul, but those type of fouls that would usually be taken out. Yo, this benefits UC, I think, more than Lancers.
Absolutely. I think the Vikings have done well this quarter, specifically at staying out of foul trouble.
Even if they don't make it, it stops the clock. Like, you could stop the clock. It's a benefit right here if you're down by 10. Just makes your window even bigger to get back in this game.
It's keeping the momentum from getting too out of hand.
Second shot's good. All right. Back into single digits.
This is an important 2 minutes right here. Ross underneath. Off the mark.
Noah brings it up.
Noah.
Green racing to the rim.
Benny. Height.
Loses
He
it.
loses it. He lost it. Ross with the defense. Down the lane for Nate.
McCabe sets a screen.
Now an 11-point lead for Livingston.
Height. Throws it away. Back to Adam. Adam, bring up the ball. On the floor.
Nate is fouled.
Ayo come back in. Height come back out. Kendall. Floater. Oh. A foul there from McCabe. Let's see, because these are one of the things, like these bigs, you know, maybe they're not able to shoot free throws. We don't know yet. Like, that's a thing. Like, that could be another advantage of us having a bunch of guards. I guess not.
Well.
You stand corrected.
Okay, of course.
Well, you jinxed it.
Of course, you know.
Just like that, the lead is now 13 for Livingston.
Ayo. Kendall, good move. Old man.
Oh.
Old-fashioned move.
And one.
Old-fashioned.
What a move.
Aggressive.
You love to
down
see
the
a big
lane.
with post moves. I think that's one of the most unstoppable scorers there is.
He's doing his job good.
That's right.
Using those shoulders.
That's right. First free throws up.
Misses.
Oh my God, I keep forgetting that.
Oh. Oh, it's going to go back to UC.
30 seconds left in the third.
Kendall. Gives him McCabe. To Noah. Scanning. Ask for a screen from Benny. Gives to Ayo. Kendall. Almost takes it.
Five seconds left. They got it.
Got to get a shot off right there.
Benny. Passes
Seems
it
that
up.
they didn't realize that it would be the last play of the quarter. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think they were checking the clock.
Not at all.
But, that happens, man. I've seen a lot of that in my day. But, that type of stuff happens. But, getting it back to 11-point game. This is a game where, you're run away. You're one run away. And definitely if they can get to the line more often, then that'll definitely help them.
Well,
So,
as the third quarter is about to start, I want to know what
Fourth.
both of you.
Fourth quarter.
My apologies. Fourth quarter. As the fourth quarter is about to start, thank you. What do you guys think the energy level will be? What kind of plays does UC have to make to come back? And what does Livingston have to do to close this game out?
I think that Livingston just has to keep up the great defense they've been having. Amazing interior defense we've seen from them. And they've allowed that UC hasn't been able to make many uncontested threes. So I think they just have to keep up with that consistency.
Yeah, no question. I mean, you got to give it to UC. They're making some great plays on offense. They're really trying to come back. But, Livingston, they have an answer, it seems, for every point, every basket that UC has been able to make.
yeah, it's just slowing down. It's always a gut punch because they slow down. Their whole game is slowing the game down. So it's going to be really hard for UC because that's the whole entire game. Oh, and they forget which basket they're on, but it's going to be stolen away.
Brian blocking the pass attempt. Kendall drives
Kendall, good move there. Challenging the big.
UC cuts it to 9. 7 minutes 40 left.
This is
Fourth
the
quarter.
answer are they going to answer the call?
in. Adam looking for the ball.
Are they going to let it go to voicemail? We don't know. It's going to be on the floor.
Shot does not count. Would have been good, though.
Ross inbounding. Adam down low. Rolls out.
No good. Kendall.
There's not a lot you can do about shots like that. That's just unfortunate.
Just pure luck for the Vikings on that play.
Oh, good move from height. Oh, couldn't get it to go.
Good luck.
Had the angle.
This is Nate with the ball up top. Loses it. Stolen by Ayo.
Ayo coming down 100 miles per hour.
There he goes.
And one.
And one, count the basket and the foul. The hoop and the harm for Ayo.
Great offense.
This is the lowest the
Defense.
lead has been since the first quarter.
That's
Cutting the lead
true.
to only 7.
Well, we'll see now if he cuts it to 6.
You said one of those N1s are going to have to go down. Like, that's going to have to happen. Happen right now. This is a key moment for them for the shot to go down.
Real intensity in the room now that the Vikings are making their comeback.
Free throws up, and it's good.
All right. 6-point difference now. 6
points.
minutes, 53 left. And Nate is bringing up the ball.
The tides really have turned for UC.
But this is the answer.
That's Jake giving it to Ben.
This is what's gonna suck the game off. Like this is what's gonna suck the game out. Like of all these possessions and all these like there's gonna just take the time off the clock.
First shot is up for Jake.
Second shot is up.
Offensive rebound from Adam.
Adam's really been a force in the paint today.
He really has. That's Ben with it now.
As I said, all this movement and all this wasted time, it's going to keep wasting this time. There's no shot clock.
There's no reason they can't just maintain their
Oh,
lead.
but you know what? They're going to lose their time because they could just walk. So I guess they could just walk. So it's going to be UC ball.
All right.
Momentum's absolutely in UC's favor right now.
6 points difference. 6 minutes left in the game. Io with
Giving it to Io.
Drives in, loses it though.
Little slip of the
There's
finger.
Nate with it now.
On the floor, hustling for it. Io.
Io gets it.
Philistine gets fouled on the shot.
Good look for Kendall. He just got right down in the paint.
That's right.
You
Well,
know,
guys, you know this is an opportunity for the Vikings to cut this lead
opportunity
down
of a
to
lifetime
4.
Right here. Opportunity of a lifetime. Or knock these two down.
First shot rattles out.
Unfortunate.
I thought we're at home. We're supposed to have these
Tough
rims.
to see.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to have these rims on us.
These rims are unforgiving tonight.
No.
Worst case scenario is that this stops the clock. This stops it, and you know.
Yeah.
This is what can help them.
Second one gets up, but they get the offensive rebound.
And it found the Lancers, number 21.
UC ball again.
One more, like.
The Lancers quickly getting into foul trouble.
One
tonight.
more score, and
They can cut this lead down to 4 or even 3.
they're looking
Here
for
we go.
3.
Oh.
Kawhi.
Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Oh,
Well,
I guess stuck at the top. Look at that.
That's not a wedgie. That's not.
That is not a wedgie.
No, that does not count.
I don't recall what that's called.
That's not. That doesn't count. Because that happens way more often.
shout out to Coach Coletti for saving us.
No.
Never mind. Attempt 2 is good.
That's not a wedgie. So if you're expecting for the call, it's not happening yet. Because that was stuck on the top of the backboard, or on the top of the rim. Or
Is there even a term for that? When the ball gets stuck up there?
I'm pretty
Shot
sure there
clock
was. I'm
violation.
not sure.
I mean, not a shot clock violation. A violation.
Violation of something, yeah.
Oh, Alec or Nate getting down the lane.
Clutch shot right there. Right now an 8-point game. Green up top. Philistine back to Green. Stolen by Livingston.
Good job getting the passing lane.
What a great job by Nate.
I mean, Nate's been a force on both offense and defense.
That's a foul here from height.
A Looks like both teams are quickly getting into foul trouble this quarter. But, you know, that's what you expect from the final quarter. Things get intense.
If you're UC, I think you should just be taking some safe inside shots, get fouled, do what you've been doing that's been working this whole time.
Absolutely. That's what got them back into this game.
It really was.
Just trying to take the clock. Trying to take
Oh,
minutes
what
off
a
the clock.
what a crossover
Good
by
crossover there.
Nate.
Nate bringing the lead back to double digits.
Really being a leader for the Lancers right now. There's Height.
Height.
Somehow manages to get through all of them. Sayo drives in.
Ayo loses it, going back to the Lancers. Now this shot here.
This can pretty much determine the energy for the rest of the game, depending on what the Lancers manage to do now. Look at that defense.
Trap, I think they know how important this point is, or this possession is. They're gonna start to trap.
Oh, look at that.
Hands up, no foul.
Great job by Jake, really taking advantage of that. And his teammate for noticing.
See, they answered there. It just was a little bit later than, you know, what you expected, but they did.
Right.
Foul here. I think in a minute you might have to start by the three-point category, but not right now. You're going to try to get as much points up on the board as you can until that 2-minute warning,
Right.
where you got to start, you know, thinking about threes.
One more foul by Livingston, and every foul's a free throw.
McCabe inbounding.
That's rough.
Good look, as we talked about threes, you know, good look to kick it out of the three-point, but
Bad turnovers by UC.
But they roll it out, but, you know, the look was there to get the three-point shot, but it just didn't roll it away.
That was the long pass by Ross to Jake. Back to Ross up top.
Ross
Good
looking at
defense by Height. Adam to Nate gets fouled.
the inbound play here for the Lancers. Gets outside.
That's Jake.
Underneath. Back to Jake. The shot is off.
Rebound.
Rebound.
Alex. Jump ball.
Noah Green sub back in.
McCabe will inbound.
This is going to be a big type possession right here.
Yes, it will. A little under 3 minutes left to play. And there's Noah Green.
Noah trying to get inside. Back at the IO. Height.
You can tell by the way Io moves, he wants to drive in every time and get that bucket.
And he's been their leading scorer this
That's
game.
Good.
Beautiful.
Great shot by Livingston.
Beautiful.
That was such beautiful timing as well. Just the shot and the timeout. It just happened so symmetrical, just right with each other. But what do you think UC has to do in this next, about 2 minutes to get back in this lead, to get back, not into the game, to the game more?
Do not let Livingston get those inside shots they've been getting for the entire game. That's something that they really have not been able to stop that much. And, you do that and you keep doing good shots on offense, occasional three, keep driving in, getting fouled, you'll be just fine.
Yeah, I think that they got better at stopping that interior, interior onslaught. Really, that's what it is. They've gotten better at defending that as the game goes on. But I mean, they cut the lead down to only 6, and then all of a sudden,
Lost it a little bit.
yeah.
2 minutes, 31 seconds in the game. How will Livingston close this out? Nate with the ball to Ross.
Ross up top, being the man of this offense. Down low to Adam. Adam.
Cuts it back out to Alex. Ross has it. Adam. Ridiculous ball movement. It's been working for them when they do it. Ross with the ball up top.
This all they're doing is just taking time off this clock. All they're doing. This is all they're doing.
Smart
and they've done it
move.
the whole entire game.
That's all they need to do. They're up. They may as well not.
Adam loses it.
Adam had a
Visibly upset about it, but got a minute 52 left.
needed a good cut back door.
Big time play right here for UC. Noah Green up top. Cabe with the screen, but Green chooses not to use it.
Off the mark.
Missed the shot.
I mean, again, somebody's got to be in there to try and grab that offensive rebound. That's what's let Livingston get this many opportunities, is that they are really not doing well on grabbing those offensive boards.
Ross to Nate.
Nate.
Jake with it now. Back out to Ross.
Ross. Foul by Noah.
Well, going to free throws now, thanks to
Vikings.
thanks to the new high school basketball rule. 5 fouls in a quarter, you go straight to the free throw line.
I think again that definitely helps the Vikings, as we said, because all these shots and it just stops the clock. But I mean, if they keep scoring, it doesn't really matter. But you miss a few free throws, then
The first free throw by Ross is good.
hockey substitution here for the Vikings.
Lead for Livingston is 10 right now. Let's see if Ross can get it to 11. And he does.
Gets it into Michael. Michael with it. John. He's back to Corda.
Back to Michael.
Back to Michael.
Michael Adelson.
Michael
For three.
three. Off the glass and good.
Wow. Coming into the game quite strong, Michael Adelson.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
That's right. That was Nate to Alex. Back to Nate. Jake with it now. Again, back out to Nate. Ross. Look at that ball movement. Coach yelling them to foul, and that's exactly what they do.
Maybe a little bit later than he wanted, but
Definitely.
they got the foul.
Well, lead is 8. About 30 seconds left in the game.
I mean, this is what they've been doing the whole entire game. The Livingston team, they've just been able to just pass the ball around and, just take the time off.
Free throw is good. 9-point lead. Yeah, I mean, Livingston, they've been making their free throws pretty much this entire game.
Michael brings it up.
Michael for three.
Another 3.
Not as lucky with the bank this time.
No. Is Nate to Alex,
Touchdown
and
pass.
Alex will just leave it, dribble it out unless fouled.
Showing respect.
No
Adam,
foul.
Ross,
It's
back
over.
to Adam, and he will wait it out for the remaining 5 seconds of the game. Honestly, not a bad job from either team. I'm pretty impressed from what I saw.
I mean, really, they didn't get blown out. This wasn't a game that got too out of hand. Honestly, I'm impressed with how much better the Vikings offense improved throughout the second half, and then really Livingston just stayed consistent with that defense.
Yeah, they brought it back. They did a good job, good attempt at making the comeback. brought it within around 6, I think, at one point in the game,
That's right, yeah.
And, I mean, compared to what was going on in the first half with, like, the 1 point, I mean, they really came through by the end there. Jack,
right.
what do you think?
I think that just that the Union Catholic team just realized what their identity was going to be in this game, and it's going to be running up the court, just flipping the switch of of Livingston Lancer, just slowing down the ball. We're gonna start pushing it up because we can't slow down the ball as well. And the whole entire game, Livingston were just playing this game, and they're just gonna keep slowing down the clock till the game's over.
That's
And
right.
just using their bigs.
Yeah, pretty good game,
Yeah.
I'd say.
You know what I think? I think that there's about 13 minutes until the JV game starts. We
Really?
will see you then.
Yes, we will.
That's right.
So the JV game's about to be there, about to be here in about 13 minutes, as he said. So we'll be back in about 13 minutes for the JV game.
See you in 13 minutes.
See you.
See ya.